It is always a great day when our good friend, Mrs. Paula Mason, is in, and you are here to talk about a great cause and a big celebration for women in the Ozarks.
I'm so excited. I'm actually tired today.
Right? You?
Girl, you tired? I bet I'm going to see pictures on Facebook tonight. You're out and about.
You do not even sleep. She does not sleep.
I don't think
I don't know how she does it.
Oh my gosh. So we have been planning and planning and planning because this is a big one. This is 20 years.
Wow.
20 years,
Awesome.
yes. So we started it 20 years ago. Well, I wasn't involved 20 years ago, but about 12 years ago I was there. But about 20 years ago, two ladies started this with a friend that needed some help, and she didn't have anywhere else to go, so they kind of started a bingo. So it kind of started from bingo, and it has gone from there. So 20 years ago, we went back and we figured out how much money we have gave back to the community, and we have gave back over almost $2 million.
Wow.
Wow.
And that is only from fundraisers and grants.
Wow.
We're 100% volunteers. So from that $2 million that we have raised has went back to the community of paying these women's bills. So Women in Need, we help single, hardworking women that have to have a full-time job. So they have to work at least 35 hours a week or more. And then what happens is something happens in their life. The stories we hear are like insane. Like these poor ladies, and they work and they work, and then, like I said, something happens, and then they miss a bill to pay another bill, and then all of a sudden they've got so many bills they don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And then they make too much money, so they can't get any kind of government assistance. So that's when Women in Need steps in. They go online, they fill out an application. We will look at it, we'll approve it or not approve it, depends on their situation, because we are not a Band-Aid. We are really there to help that hardworking lady with a one-time help. So we say we give you a hand up and not a hand out, and we actually pay the bill for them. So we do not give them the money.
Yeah.
So our 20-year anniversary is going to be a party. So we want to celebrate. So we're doing it at Twin Oaks Country Club. We have, we have MDOC band playing. They're a great band. That's like a 10-piece. They're going to even have, they even told us yesterday they're going to have their horns and everything. So it is a fun party, and we're going to do it out by the pool. It's going to be like kind of a cocktail attire. It's $50 at the door. If you want VIP, you can $75, and that's just gonna be just like appetizers and just a fun party. We're gonna have $100 boxes, so you pay $100, and you're guaranteed to have something $100 or more in that box. And we've got a lot of fun stuff. And then we have several live auctions that we're gonna do. So we're really excited about this party. We've got great sponsors, and we just wanna have a good time.
I'm curious too about the, I always love the bake sale.
Yes.
Is the bake sale still happening this holiday season?
And guess who's in charge?
Paula.
Of course.
I knew it.
There's no guessing.
I'm not in charge of this one. I'm just been helping plan it.
Plan the party, but
the bake sale I will be in charge, so you'll get to come see me again in November, because the bake sale is always November.
That's a huge one.
Yes, that's the Wild Turkey Wednesday, so it's always the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So we've got that one, and then we have another event coming up too. It is going to be so our event is this Saturday.
Okay. So
This Saturday, 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock if you're not VIP. So, and then the band will start around 7:30 to 10.
Okay.
And then we're just going to have a great time. And then the following Saturday is going to be at Tie and Timber, and it's called Harmonious. And all the money goes to Women in Need. So they're gonna have bands all day long. It's gonna be a real fun thing at Tie and Timber. So.
Oh, okay. So it's so on Saturday the 30th.
The 30th, yes.
That is an all-day event for Harmonious.
Yes. So we've got two big events: this Saturday, next Saturday.
Okay, so you're mentioning all these great staggering numbers, which is like $2 million over 20 years. How many women do you think you help a month, a quarter, a year? Like, is it as much money as you have, that's how many women you try to help?
Well, so far this year, we have helped 80 women. And I forget how many children, but it was quite a few children with the women. So we've spent almost, I think, $80,000
just
this year.
Just this year.
Yes.
And the year's not even over.
And
you're going to continue to help. So that's
And what also helps, I know that bake sale helps because it's extremely hard around the holidays.
Yes.
That's what women need really, I think about, is the bake sale, because a lot of women are in need because they have to vote. They have to either decide on electricity, food for the kids, or Christmas presents. So it's like, it's that
It is.
That domino effect of I can't catch up, and you hopefully help them catch up.
We do, and we've had a lot of ladies tell their kids, I'm sorry, Mom can't afford Christmas gifts this year. Luckily, the last few years, we've had a lot of businesses step up and write us checks and say, go buy this family Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
So then they don't have to worry about buying their kids anything. They can pay a bill. And our ladies that we help, our women that we help, we actually they have to show us their pay stub. They have to show us like their rent, and they have to be like single. They have to be on their own, really trying to make a difference. Yes. So, you know, it's like their car breaks down, and we all know how expensive a car is.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And if they fix a car, and then they've kind of depleted their savings, and so then their kid gets sick and they have to miss a couple days of work, and then it just kind of goes from there. And these ladies do not have to have kids. They can just be that single, hardworking woman that just has something wrong, and we never know what it is, but we will go through and, you know, we deny a lot and we approve a lot.
Yeah.
So
Case by case scenario.
Yes, and if we can't help them, we actually will send them somewhere that we think maybe can help them.
Oh, that's good.
That's great.
Okay.
Yes. So
One more time.
One more time, all the details for this weekend's event.
okay, it's at Twin Oaks Country Club. It is starts at 6 p.m. if you're a VIP, 7 p.m. if you just want to come hang out. If you want to just come to the door, you can buy your ticket there, or you can go online on Facebook, Women in Need of the Ozarks online, or Women in Need of the Ozarks.org. We're old, so it's org.
That's all right.
Okay.
For 20.
You're 20,
You got
okay?
it. 20.
Paula, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're 20. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this. Now, is Twin Oaks the one over there at the development on Sunshine?